I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I'll say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months than DedSec ever has. I smell a scapegoat. Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec because they want to make it seem like they have this under control. They probably have no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? DedSec's been a thorn in their side. Who better to pin it on?
Angie, I have you next. What do you make of all this?
I think if anything, DedSec showed their true colours. It's terrifying to think we harboured such a dangerous element for years. Terrorists in our own backyard.
Do you find DedSec more frightening than the different gangs in London, like Clan Kelly?
Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they wouldn't try to blow up all of Parliament.
Next I have Crypto King. Do you feel safer using a pseudonym?
Everyone should. Why make it easier for them to track you? And now we've seen what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go.
Hold on. Do you mean the government? Are you suggesting the government was responsible for the bombings?
Oh, trust me, Claire. They didn't do it alone. They're all in on it. The government, Albion, Sirs, Bloom, Sky Bloody Larson, and all the way up to Downing Street.
Shit. Situation is worse than I thought. But there's a candidate. Looks like you're DedSec's best hope.
You seem smart. Like someone who understands what's really going on here.
DedSec. You often creep up on people like that. Whatever. I need your input on something.
Go on.
Got a sack a few weeks ago. Wasn't the only one. 300 people fired on the same day. And apparently they replaced us before they even kicked our asses out the door.
I'm really sorry to hear about that.
Save your violins, I'm all right. But the whole thing's dodgy. Can't fool me. They're cooking up something, that's for sure.
Sorry, but I'll be taking over now.
A tech corporation acting unethically? Sounds out of character, but let's investigate anyway.
I'll look into it.
Sending location on the 1033, advised conditions. Sierra 42, Sierra 42, this is control. An alarm has been activated near you. Survey the area. Over.
Sierra 42, this is control. An alarm has been activated near you. Survey the area.
Let's spread out and look.
All clear.
Drone, perform a search.
Quadrant clear. Moving to assist.
Moving on.
Come out.
I'll try somewhere else.
You can do your corporate espionage from there.
Clear. Let's move on.
I think they've pissed off. Thank God.
Moving on. No one's here.
Check your doors and corners.
Nothing here. Redirecting. No sign of them yet. Moving on. No one's here.
Sending you the data now.
Copy that. I'll analyze the company records while you get to safety.
I've had enough. Stand back. I need a hand here. Code 3. Closest units proceed to alarm location. All units. I repeat, all units. We have reports of a hostile in your area.
Got it. Watch for hostiles, people.
Suspect is unsighted. Unsighted sweeping area.
Any sign of the target? Anyone? Return to HQ.
What do you have, Buckley?
Well, I found our prospect's replacement. It's an AI. And a pretty shoddy one at that. Nowhere near as smart as me. It could maybe replace a few million humans at most.
Jesus.
Oh, right. I suppose from your perspective, that's a lot. If you like, we can go destroy it before it puts anyone else out of work.
Sounds good. Give me those coordinates.
The job-killing AI's code blueprint has been packed up into a crate on...
Time to destroy a few things.
There it is. Time to do your destroying other people's property thing. AI successfully murdered. Now get to safety and I'll send our friend the good news.
So, the person who replaced you, it was an AI. Looks like automation is slowly taking over everything.
You're joking?
Yeah, the future's bright now. There's a whole new line of AI set to replace your whole industry. But there's a stuffy suit in the boardroom regretting that right about now.
Thank you.
Want to put your skills to good use? DedSec is always up for new blood.
Eh? Yeah. All right.
Interfering with city-run or corporate drones is prohibited. If you witness unauthorized hacking, report the incident immediately.
The Albion propaganda machine is hard at work. They've rebranded. They claim the city is under their protection, but really, it's just a way to make the people more comfortable with their control.
There's going to be that much less once you're done here. Let's give Camden a break from these eyesores.
I'm onto it.
If you hijacked that scissor lift, you could use it to access the rooftop.
Albion party, report the incident to the authorities immediately. Don't be the weak link in the chain. A digital security breach affects everyone.
Yes, nicely done. That'll get people's attention. Let them know someone is standing up to Albion. Light the spark that they can stand up to.
If nothing else, it'll relieve their eye strain.
What now?
You need to steal information about Albion's plans. That'll give us what we need to really put the hurt on their operations.
Albion have established an operational base in the Royal Court of Justice.
Now that Albion has control of the courts, they can arrest and prosecute anyone they want to eliminate. You don't have to kill someone just to silence them.
Exactly. But it likely means there's information here about how Albion are targeting dissenters, the who and the why. We need that data if we're going to disrupt their operation.
You're not authorized to be here. Think this through. Ah! Hang on! Hang on! I saw something here. This way.
What do you have, Buckley?
A list of what Albion consider high-value targets that are threats to the peaceful running of London. See here, a journalist, and this one runs a community shelter. Good God, bar your doors.
What the fuck?
All suspected of sowing rebellion or exhibiting tendencies towards... Albion is systematically arresting people even before they rise up. Joke's on them. This list can actually help us find like-minded allies willing to help us. Well done.
And what's the price of justice? On Buccaneer, we can seal every...
We're already seeing results from what you've done. That list we found named a journalist in Camden who's been investigating Albion. We reached out and he's got information that can help us. I think you should meet with him.
Give me those coordinates.
First time.
What the bloody hell are you going to do about it? This is a free country.
No. I know, but...
You will not believe this.
Why?
Not in a million years.
Okay.
Heard that you need some help. Well, go on.
You're the crew that's been sticking it to Albion? Can't believe someone else... No. That's not... You're not listening to me.
Albion's operational plans are just what we needed to really get some traction. We'll have to take a close look at this. Now, how do we take King's Cross offline?
Albion's housed a massive hybrid powered generator in there. Output must be immense. You cause a power surge in that beast and boom.
I thought this place was closed to the public. How are you getting your information?
It cost me a news drone. Okay, maybe 3, but it's worth it if this comes off, right? Getting to that generator ain't gonna be easy. They've locked it up tighter since I last saw.
Any ideas?
My news drones are still in here. They should be functional. You can use one of them. Probably have better luck piloting it too, yeah?
Mission in progress.
Well, causing a power surge in a hybrid power generator isn't like making a toasty. We're going to need detailed specifications.
We gotta see about this. Look at this.
Cool, looks bloody complicated. Newsy's got a pretty functional camera. Would a picture do you, Bagley?
It would indeed. According to this, there's an override code that'll get us into the generator's system. That's it. Use the code on the generator and I can trigger a power surge.
It should be enough to take King's Cross offline. And the rail system too.
Here we go.
We got a gold mine of information out of St. Pancras. Albion convoys, informants, gear, you name it. Everything we need to ignite the people of London.